I've had people tell me that they love the portage. I guess I'm a weaker man than they. And while I do enjoy breaking up the paddling a bit and stretching my legs, I just can't get over the 60-pound head. This portage has not been maintained, and while I'm walking down the trail and stepping over deadfall and wading across a stream and trudging through knee-deep mud that tries to take my shoes, I'm thinking two things. How great this would be to get on film, and that there's absolutely no way I'm going back with a camera. I come out into Fish Pond and I see some boulders in the water. And as I head towards them, I see a tree leaning out farther than it normally does. And then I round a corner and I see it. Finding this cliff was very special, and I think because I had the portage so far and I had to paddle through such uninhabited wilderness that the cliff became a little bit more spectacular than if I had found it someplace else. As a child, I was always fascinated by loons. They were my favorite animal out here. And even today, any maturity I've gained over the years disappears the moment I see one, and all I want to do is chase it around the pond. It's funny though, because even when I was a kid, I never wanted one for a pet, because the thought of catching and keeping one was too impractical, even for a 4-year-old's imagination. What I really wanted though was a good picture. One where the whole bird fills the frame and you can see the black and the white and the red eyes. The problem was, my family never had a camera capable of getting that picture. All the photos of my youth show black minuscule dots barely distinguishable from the water. And I can't tell you how excited I was when I brought my video camera, because I finally had the tool for the job. But you know where this is going. It's the last day of the trip, and I had seen 2 loons for about 20 seconds on Ochre Pond. I didn't have the footage I wanted, and I wasn't sure if I had enough to make a film, but then I'm on Little Clear Pond, 10 minutes from the parking lot. And I round a point, and there they are. I got close enough that I had to zoom out. I still can't get over that. But after a while, I turned the camera off, set it down, and looked at the loons with just my eyes. I realized that these animals are my deepest connection to some of my favorite childhood memories. And that's what brings me back year after year. But there was more to it than just the loons. Whether it was the 4-day trip or the 15-year journey that had brought me to this moment, the vast majority of the time had been spent getting here. 4 days and 15 years for 5 minutes. In our society, a lot of emphasis is placed on the ends, the fruition of goals and that type of gratification. But it's kind of silly because the bulk of the time is spent trying to reach those goals. Sure, one needs to love where he's trying to go, but to me more important is loving how one gets there, and loving the people that he's with. Scott Anderson wrote in Distant Fires that life is in the pursuit, not the capture, and I agree with that. I came to capture these images and this footage of loons, but I also came, and I'll continue to come, for the pursuit. Chasing the loons across the ponds or chasing the sun across the sky, it's ingrained in the memories of my life. And retracing those memories is fulfilling in a way that my words and these pictures will never truly do justice. So I continue to paddle and I continue to film, chasing the perfect composition of the feelings that I have out here on St. Regis Pond.
Moment of peace like brief Arctic bloom, red gold ripple of the sun going down. Line of black hills makes my bed, sky full of love pulled over